When you look at Gilbert's budget, it's a big number, and it can be shocking. In reality, the budget is structured and tightly monitored, with money dedicated to specific purposes. In Gilbert, every dollar is accounted for. Just like in your household budget, you may dedicate money to pay for your house, car, and groceries. Gilbert dedicates taxpayer funds we call revenue to pay for general government, things like public safety, parks, capital projects, and other operating costs like information technology and planning. It also uses revenue to pay for streets, water, sewer, trash, and debt. Let's take a look at where the money comes from and where it goes. Revenue for general government comes from Gilbert sales tax, a portion of state sales tax, state income tax, and other charges for services like building permits, park rentals, court fees, etc. Town council has no control over the state sales tax or income tax rates, but they set Gilbert's sales tax rate. Gilbert's council has kept the sales tax rate stable at 1.5% since 2000. As Gilbert gains more businesses and residents, revenue has increased, even though the rate has not. This additional revenue is used to provide services for the growing population of Gilbert. Gilbert also has money dedicated for streets. When you fill your gas tank, a portion of those taxes come to Gilbert from the state. These are called Highway User Revenue Funds, or HURF funds. When you register your car, a portion of the vehicle license tax also comes to Gilbert. These two revenue streams are not enough to build and expand our roads, so Gilbert also uses revenue from bonds that voters approved on a ballot in 2007 for expansion projects. Gilbert also sets aside money for water, sewer, and trash. All of these are paid for with money from utility bills. Council sets the utility rates at the amount needed to pay for the cost of service and maintaining the infrastructure. Gilbert does not make a profit from these services. New businesses and residents pay a system development fee, which pays for their impact to the system, so your utility bill doesn't. Lastly, Gilbert uses money to pay off debt. This is the only area where Gilbert uses property tax. The town of Gilbert does not levy a primary property tax, but there is a secondary property tax that pays for the required amount on bonds that voters have approved on a ballot for things like street improvements or parks. Only when voters approve projects is there property tax. Gilbert's property tax rate has been decreasing since the 1990s. Here in Gilbert, we balance our budget to the penny. We review our levels of service each year to ensure citizens are getting the most for their money. We take our responsibility seriously, so if you'd like more information, please visit gilbertaz.gov/budget.